Hey, fantasy footballers, it's Coach Neil, and this is Fantasy Playbook, where we turn insights into championships. Let's check out the jersey today. We got Jerry Rice, who I think is the greatest player in NFL history. Love Jerry Rice. Shout out to 49er Nation. So today, what I'm going to share with you is draft strategy for running back. And draft season's heating up. You might be going to your draft today. So if you are, this is some last minute research for you. I'm going to share draft strategy for running back if you're picking early in the top 6 or later in the bottom 6 of your draft. So let's go, and I'm going to refer to my notes here because I want to make sure that I get this right. Pop on my glasses too. So let's start with an early pick. If you're picking early, if the number 1 pick overall is, it's Ja'Marr Chase. So that's the plain and simple. If you're picking 1, Ja'Marr Chase. If you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I know there's that temptation to take running back, Bijan, Gibbs, Saquon. I mean, you could take any one of those guys. They're all great running backs too. We're talking about running back strategy, but I prefer to go wide receiver there. I prefer Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb because I like the available running backs in round 2 and 3 better than I do the wide receivers. When you get to that turn back in second, third round, the running back value is better than the wide receiver value. So take a CeeDee Lamb. I like CeeDee Lamb a little better than Jefferson, only because of Jefferson's injury in preseason and missing time in camp and a little bit new quarterback, although he's performed with any quarterback. The guy's a beast. So, but I like CeeDee Lamb a little bit better. I think he really breaks out. Not breaks out. He's a breakout. He's a stud. But he's gonna have his best year, I think, with George Pickens helping. So let's say you take CeeDee Lamb. You're picking 2 or 3. CeeDee Lamb in the first round. Second round, you follow that up with Chase Brown. Third round, you come back and you take Kenneth Walker. And with this strategy, we're throwing ADP out the window. So you're starting with CeeDee Lamb, Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker. Fourth round, we're taking Calvin Ridley. Fifth round, we're taking Emeka Egbuka. The sixth round, we're taking either Isaiah Pacheco or RJ Harvey. Seventh round, we're taking my boy Ricky Pearsall, who if you don't draft that guy, you're going to regret it. And then in the 8th round, because we're taking Walker in round 3, in the 8th round, we're going to take Zach Charbonnet. So that's the early round strategy. And what you're leaving your draft there with your running backs are Chase Brown and Kenneth Walker with Zach Charbonnet backing up Walker as your RB1 and 2. Your RB3 is either Pacheco or Harvey. And then at wide receiver, you've got CeeDee Lamb as your 1, Calvin Ridley as your 2, Emeka Egbuka as your 3, and then Ricky Pearsall as your 4. I love that. I love that construction right there. So latter part of first round, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look, Bruce Arians always said you got to risk it for the biscuit, so let's just take a chance and let's take CMC. Christian McCaffrey, he could be a league winner for you. So if you're taking CMC in the first round, in the second round, I'm going to come back and I'm going to take either Amon St. Brown or Drake London as my wide receiver 1. And then in the third round, I'm going to take one of 3 quarterbacks, QB1s, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or Joe Burrow. You know, I know Joe Burrow might be a little reach there, but Cincinnati's defense is terrible. They're going to be chucking the ball. Burrow was badass last year. He's going to kick ass again this year. So now you've got a running back 1, the top 5 running back potential. You got a top 5 receiver in St. Brown or London potential, and you got a top 3 running back quarterback in either Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Burrow. So then in the 4th round, take one of the rookies, Javian Henderson, Marion Hampton. In the 5th round, come back with either Ridley or Egbuka. 6th round is Pacheco again or Harvey. 7th round is my boy Pearsall again. 8th round is Diggs. 9th round, back up CMC with Garendo. Make sure you get Garendo. So same thing. Now here's what you're walking out of that draft with. Your starting quarterback is Josh Allen. Your running back 1 is CMC, backed up by Garendo. Your running back 2 is Henderson. Your RB3 is Pacheco. Your wide receiver 1 is either St. Brown or London. Your wide receiver 2 is either Ridley or Egbuka. Your wide receiver 3 is Pearsall, and your wide receiver 4 is Stephon Diggs. I love both of those constructions. Great strategy. Use it. Forget about ADP. You're going to take some players ahead of ADP. Your league mates are going to murmur. They're going to laugh. They're going to roll their eyes. Ignore them. Stick with the strategy. Stay disciplined, and you'll take this insight and turn it into a championship for you. So I'm Coach Neil. This is my fantasy playbook. Check out my website, Coach Neils, spelled Neils, fantasyplaybook.com. Go there. This short will be there. A bunch of other video, a bunch of content. I'm adding content every day. This is my first year giving fantasy advice and content, so it's all free. Go check it out. See you next time.